Lady Nerdigans, this is the one and only Packer Girl 89, and today's Manga Nerdigan live reaction video is going to be for Haikyuu chapter 265. And last chapter of Haikyuu, Tanaka was goddamn redeemed, and we won the first set. So hopefully we get to the start of the second set in this chapter. Anyway, let's get to it and see what happens. First night of the spring in our high. Our first spring in our high. And this chapter is called, Meanwhile, the Lethargic Cats. And on August 19th, the Haikyuu Day special will be live broadcast via Line Live. For details, check out our official Twitter. I'm gonna have to follow that Twitter and see and learn about that, but whatever. It's a bit, you know, like I wanted it to be somewhere a bit farther away, so we'd have to ride the bullet train and stuff. Next year, this year, if this year's inner high is somewhere far away, let's tag along and cheer for our team. Yeah, if we make the qualifiers. Dude, have a little bit more faith in our juniors. Here they come. Translation note, Kema Wata Coco, the can says Coco on it. Oh man, to think that we finally managed to drag Kenma, the guy who hates standing out more than anything, all the way to the nationals. Oh my god, it has been forever since we've seen Kenma. Kenma is adorable as fuck. I love Kenma. He just doesn't look like the kind of person who'd be an athlete at national level competitions. Where do you appear from? Are you a Zashiki Warashi? And just in case you don't know what a Zashiki Warashi is, you should have read Triple X Holic. I think no, it's Triple X Holic, right? That the Zashiki Warashi are in. Zashiki Warashi are mythological spirits who pull pranks and bring good luck to those who see them. They are often reported to be seen in ryokan, traditional Japanese hotels. From when he started volleyball all the way up till middle school, Kenma would often get a fever after especially grueling days of practice or after playing in a match. As the person who dragged him into all this, I could, of course, I'd feel a bit guilty. Why can't I fucking talk this morning? But now that we've made it all the way onto the grand stage, the nationals, I wonder if he's starting to think, I'm glad I did it, or something along those lines. I don't think Kenma really cares about things like that. Yaku! Jeez, Yaku, you're always so blasé about these things. Say them so directly. That's what I love about this manga. There's a lot of brutal honesty in this manga. It's great. That's just Kenma's personality. If he really dislikes something, he'd have quit immediately. Oi, Kenma, I thought I told you not to play games before bedtime. It diminishes your quality of sleep. Yeah, well, if I really wanted to quit, I'd just quit. But at the same time, I'd feel bad and apologetic towards you, and I just if I just up and quit. I do, in fact, know how to be sensitive towards other people's feelings, you know. Wow, that's news to me. But just because I have a little bit of human empathy doesn't mean that it's enough to use that as a reason to feel endless hours of training every day. If I truly hated volleyball, I wouldn't keep going. Doesn't mean I particularly love it, though. Guys like Shoyo who love it 100% with every fiber of their being are the minority. I mean, that obsession, that level of obsession is enough to get you checked into a ward. Ooh, Kemma, please give me 100 tosses. Oh, my little Hinata, my little special Hinata. No way. I just happened to be continuing with it. I never had an absolute reason to continue, but I never had a real reason to quit either. It's pretty normal to be lukewarm about it, right? Fair enough. So, you're chill all the time. Don't make everything sound so complicated. I don't like working up a sweat or being out of breath. I feel the same way. I don't like working up a sweat. I don't like being out of breath. I don't dislike sharpening my skills and leveling up. Good night. God, Kenma, you're making me tired! Yep, good night. Kenma lacks stamina, but he sure has his own strange brand of persistence. He's keeping up with the training regimen and all. Though he does smoothly skive off every now and then. A story Kuro told us a while ago just came to mind. The early riser incident. Kema, the king of sleeping in, started to have his room light on at around 5 a.m. every day. I thought he was pulling all-nighters, but turns out he'd risen early at 2 a.m. in the morning to play games. He said that if he never went to sleep and pulled all-nighters, his parents would bin his games, but if he just woke up early, then they couldn't make any valid complaints. Kema, you are a sneaky motherfucker. That is so goddamn smart. He did still get yelled at his parents when his parents eventually found out, though. Well, if he likes it, he'll see it through. Ever since we started practicing with Karasano, though, I feel like he's become visibly more motivated. I get you. He hangs out with that Karasano shrimpy a lot, even though their personalities are like night and day. Well, he's a new friend that Kema's finally been able to make. On top of that, I think Kema sees him as a valuable opponent he would like to attempt to clear. Power D tier. Indecipherable. Stamina S tier. Technique C tier. Undefined. It's likely that from that shrimp's point of view, too, Kema's an opponent he would definitely want to defeat. Well, even if Kema does lose a match, he doesn't really care, so it's not that satisfying beating him, you know? Oi! That said, the whole leveling up thing is very Kenma-esque. Did he get wrecked today as well? Do you want to go do some leveling up? The expression level up in Japanese is used in the context of improving something, as well as being a pun on leveling up in video games. Hence why it's used here in the context of Kenma. And it makes sense. Yes. Aww. Wait, this isn't really the time for us all to be sentimental about the growth of our juniors. Yaku, do you know anything about mood and ruining the mood? 4 more days of spring in her high. I'm gonna stand out the most. Excuse me? I'll be number 1. I'm totally ready to be interviewed by a pretty female journalist. Thirsty motherfuckers. They're thirsty! Shut up, you, Aztecs, Anthan. That's Decasa hexanonic acid to you. What the heck are they arguing about? Excuse us. No worries. Spring in her high, day 2. So, Nekoma is playing against Sarukawa Tech. And of course, we got Karasano battling Inarizaki at the moment. Karasano's first year combo tears apart the court with their broad attack. B court sounds pretty hyped too. Terrifying. Always catches first timers off guard. Spring in her high men's volleyball round 2, approximately 30 minutes prior to Karasano High School winning the first set. So men's round 2, C court, second day of the match, Nekoma High School versus Sarukawa Tech. I like that. You know what? I like that we're getting to see this. I think this is cool that we're seeing some of the other matches. 15-13 is what it says on that scoreboard. Kema! Nice receive. That was a quick attack from a prickly spot. Wow, damn straight it was. However, Sarukawa Tech somehow gets the ball back up in the air. Cover, open. Feint. They aimed that at an open spot, but it was saved. The guardian defender, Nekoma, don't let the ball drop on their side of the court so easily. Fukunaga, one touch. Sarukawa Tech connects with the ball. Wow, holy shit, he's left falling too. Sarukawa Tech's coach Shishio was a former trainee under Nekoma High School's coach Nekomata, right? Keep up, and there he is. Sarukawa Tech coach Shishio Aritaka. Keep up the good work. Pace your attacks. That's right. The origins of the Sarukawa's tight defense might be derived from the wisdom of his former teacher. Nice receive. Ew, something about this feels so wrong. What? Why does it feel like this whole time Sarukawa Tech has been acting deliberately to never once even attempt to score a single point? Why, though? The way I see it, they seem to be on the offensive to a fair degree. Of course they score where they can, and they haven't been pulling their punches. Their spikes come from pretty sharp angles, too. Excuse me. Nekoma has been saving those shots because they're skilled enough to do so. Nekoma has a high caliber of defense. They can afford to fall into traps, but save themselves and get out of it. So I don't really get it. But Sarukawa is like, rather than scoring, we'll screw up Nekoma's rhythm. That's the vibe I'm getting from them. And that's actually not a bad strategy. Because if you fuck up the rhythm, then you could, like, really take advantage of it. So what's going on? What Sarukawa is doing is not stupid. It's pretty smart. Well, it's pointless if Nekoma saves it, right? Yeah, they'll never get any decisive blows out of it. I think their target is probably to make Nekoma's setter run around in circles. Oh, no! Fukunaga, nice kill. So the score, we got Nekoma at 22 and Sarukawa at 20. Nice kill, Nekoma. Push it, Nekoma. Let's blow them away with this one. Even if we have to throw away the first set, we need to turn Nekoma's setter into a liability. Ah! I see what you're doing, Shishio. I see what you're doing. Shishio, you sneaky motherfucker. You are sneaky as shit, man. He doesn't look like the type susceptible to mental breakdowns, but if he gets physically worn out, he's likely to force errors. It's fine even if we drag it out into a full set game. In fact, if that does happen, then the game is definitely to our advantage. Rather than exhausting mental willpower, we need to target the physical side of things. First up, we need to crush Nekoma's brain. The cats tackle their second day of battle. Next chapter, a white center cover. A white hot center cover. This chapter was good. Like, I'm really happy that we're seeing Nekoma's game. I'm hoping, like, well, hopefully we get to see the rest of their first set. But Sarukawa's strategy is interesting. Like, I understand what they're trying to do. They're trying to get the setter, like, so tired that he just can't do shit and it's gonna fuck up everything. And that is pretty sneaky. What's the other thing I was thinking? Anyway, I got the other question I have for you guys is, do you guys think that we're going to see more of the other matches going around in the in their first set before we go to our second set, or do you think we're just going to see Nekoma and then go into Karasano's second set? I'm really interested what you guys think, because I got a feeling ultimately we're going to have Karasano versus Nekoma in the finals. Anyway, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, and remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Nerdigans Inc. If you love what I'm doing and want to contribute to the Nerdigans Inc. expansion, there is a few ways you can do that. You can donate to the Nerdigans Inc. PayPal, Patreon, or purchase something off the Nerdigans Inc. Amazon wishlist. All those links are in the description box below. Also, make sure you follow me on the Twits, aka Twitter. Follow my Twitch channel, friend me on PlayStation Network. All that's in the description box below as well. Until next time, Nerdigans, I'll be seeing you later. Bye!